Hello everyone and welcome back to Era Military Collectibles. So in today's video what we're covering is some documents and newspapers, some original, some not original or reproduction documents that I found in files and things like that when I was just cleaning and tidying up, and I thought they might be interesting. So what we have here is VJ Day, August 8, 1995, which was the anniversary. It's the Liverpool Echo, and it just shows some like interesting pictures and stuff. I'm not going to go through it all. It's Hiroshima, obviously. Is it Hiroshima or Nagasaki? Hiroshima. Just some interesting pictures and stuff of the time in 1995, and just a nice little collectible news centerfold that was obviously part of the papers at the time. So I'm just going to put this behind me here. Sorry about the shadows and stuff here now. I'm trying my best to... Now this is a reproduction. Spot Them in the Air, published by the Daily Mirror. And obviously it's for kids, and not just kids I suppose, but adults as well, during the Second World War, that they could tell the difference between a Junkers 88, a Dornier, Hurricane. What else have we here? Should have more. Maybe not. Yeah, so just a nice little reproduction document. Published by the Daily Mirror, 3D, I presume that's 3 pence. Yeah, so that's that out of the way. Next we have National Registration ID card. Now this, I've had this for, I don't know, donkey's years. The Imperial War Museum used to do like a school folder with reproduction documents in it. I actually have one here that we will get to at the end some other day, or we might actually keep going through, for the First World War and the Second World War. Now this came part of it, and it's just a nice little reproduction document that you can have your national ID card. The next one then here is East Sussex Local Defence Volunteers. There's no name on it obviously. Oh sorry, there is name, Douglas, there you go. So this is a reproduction as well. It's not an original. But it's a nice little item to have on your wall or on your table, whichever you prefer. Now, this is very interesting, and if Jim Timber is watching this, he'll probably like this. This is a combat report, but if you see the squadron over there, it is 303 Polish Squadron. It is a combat report, and this is a reproduction obviously as well. I'll show when I get to an original item. I'll tell you what's original. So yes, it's a nice little interesting combat report. Another little reproduction copy. I'm just going to move this out of the way because I actually have the folder. This is a Western Front one. I will do this at a later date, but we're just covering the World War II stuff at the minute. So next, this is also a reproduction. The Last Appeal to Reason by Adolf Hitler. Speech before the Reichstag, the 19th of July 1940. Yeah, never actually read it, but I presume it's an interesting read. Now these, some of these are original, some are reproduction. What is original, I will tell you what is reproduction. Now this is just the front page. This is a reproduction. This is from the Blitz, I believe. Yeah. Once 175 raiders shot down Sunday air battle over London. This is the September 16, 1940. Enemy ports pounded. Havoc in Antwerp docks. So yeah, so it's basically a propaganda piece. At Buckingham Palace, royal apartments damaged. Yeah, so it's just a snippet. It's only one page out of a newspaper reproduction. Again, I was going to frame these. I need to frame these, the reproductions. Although I do have originals here that I will show you now shortly. Here we have another reproduction one. Many of the BEF troops brought out. Scores of ships, paddle boats, cargo boats, tramps and barges. So there's another little nice little reproduction copy. What have we here? If the invader comes, what to do. So pretty much an instruction pamphlet on what to do if the raiders come. This is also a reproduction. But yeah, another nice little handy, nice little item for displays or on your wall and stuff. Now this, I believe, from what I remember, is a flight report off of a logbook. Which is, it's quite interesting itself. I'm not going to read it because I've just spotted the original papers. So these are original newspapers. Tens of thousands safely home already. This is from May 31st, 1940. And it is the full newspaper. I should be really handling this with gloves. But the part I like down here is, because I'm an Irishman, good for strength. You've had something more than a drink when you've had a Guinness. There you go. So even during World War II, we were trying to get everyone else to be drunkards like the rest of us. So yeah, so this is a full newspaper. Johnson's wax polish. Maltesers. Kiwi boot polish. So yeah, some nice little interesting stories in this one. Try not to ruffle it too much. But so yeah, there's the Daily Express. And you can tell the difference actually. If I just show you a reproduction and an original. In the paper. The way it's bleached, the different colours. Yeah, it's easy to tell if it's a reproduction or an original. I'll just show you the other. So this is the 1995 one, and you can tell it's not yellowed as much, but it is starting to yellow around the edges and stuff. So there you go. So move that one out of the way. And the next one is, somebody used this for stop painting it. Saturday, February 8th, 1941. 1 penny this one is, and this was for the Battle of Tobruk, I believe, was it? Or this battle in North Africa anyway. In 7 days, Westbound campaign, the Imperial Army of the Nile has swept through a 175-mile stretch of hill and dale and gentle short past villages. Just makes it sound so nice and on Benghazi. So yeah, so it would have been the Battle of North Africa. Now this one is a bit frailer compared to the other one, so I'll try and be a bit more gentle with this. Whoops, daisy. So yeah, Japan caught in Nazi trap. This is the first heading up here at the top. Cuckoo clock, radio. So yeah, so these are just some nice little interesting items that I found today while I was just doing a bit of cleaning. Some World War II reproduction and original documents. Now I do really need to frame these. I don't know what I'm going to do about that paint, but I suppose it's what, 41. It's been around now for a while. But this I also found. These were now you can actually see some of the reproduction documents from it. This must be 20 years old now, I'd say, if not more. I don't know if there's even a production date on it. 1990. So it's, yeah, it is 20 years old. These were teachers' document packs that were brought out for school teachers by the Imperial War Museum as an aid for teachers to help them, obviously, when they were teaching a subject. And unfortunately, I don't think they do them anymore, which is a shame because they were fantastic packs. Like, it came with all these posters and stuff. Through the years, I've lost bits and pieces of it. My First World War one, which we will cover in a later date, is probably more intact than my World War II one. But yeah, I hope they bring these back. These were fantastic pieces of information. So if you like what we provide here at Era Military Collectibles, please like, please subscribe, and please tune in for the next video. If you want to get in contact with the channel, as always, the video description or the email for the videos, or the email to get in contact with the channel will always be at the top of the video description. Finally said it. So have a great video, or enjoy yourselves, guys, and have a good